This HariRoc, and you tuning in the voice of the trenches.
Rock that shit out here.
Where you get the name from? We're gonna start with the basics.
To be honest, that's my real name, HariRoc. I just took the K out, make it on some not as real name shit, and then I just put it together as my first and last name.
Okay. Where you from?
I'm from the south side of Georgia, like Clayton County, Fayetteville.
Mm-hmm. How was it like growing up there for you?
Bro, it was good. I used to get in hella trouble at school and shit. And then I had moved to like Forsyth, that's north. And then I had came back down to like south side.
Yeah. So where you say like you started picking up and getting tuned to music?
I've been listening to music for real, but I just was never making beats. Like I always loved music, but I just didn't know how to make beats, you know? But I always, even when I was a kid and I was going on like trips, I always had music and shit.
Yeah. How old are you now?
18.
So you're 18, making waves in like the Atlanta scene right now. How it feel? Cause you young.
It feels good for real. I don't really notice it, but people around me be telling me and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That like they see me coming up more and more. So it feels good for real.
What kind of music you say you grew up listening to? What kind of like inspired you?
Inspired me. I feel like when I was in middle school, like 21 Savage and like Pierre, Bourne, like that's what inspired me personally to like make this shit I make and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then rapper wise, like, you know, Future, stuff like that.
Yeah. I kind of want to know like what led you to being a producer specifically, because like how did that come about?
So basically, my partner PBK, he been making beats, but I had never learned. I was just watching make beats and stuff. So then one day, like over quarantine, you know, niggas were just bored in the house. So then I just asked him like, teach me how to make beats. So like for the rest of the quarantine, he was really just teaching me for real. And then like on Zoom, like we'll be in the Zoom and I just be watching him. And then I just learned how to like make my own sound and stuff. And I just started sending beats out.
So he taught you over Zoom?
Yeah, he taught me on Zoom.
That's crazy.
And Discord, like some nerdy shit.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. So it's fairly new, and you learned on Zoom, and like, cause one thing I noticed, like your sound is very different from like other producers.
Yeah, that's what I try to do though. Like, I try to incorporate a lot of music into one
sound.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I might have some trap in the beat and then some underground in it too, like on the melody or something. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. Are you aware that like you creating like your own little wave with it?
Yeah, people be telling me and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Who are some like producers you like? I know you said Pierre. You got any like? Give me your top 5 producers.
Producers in the new age, top 5. I go Pierre. Section 8. I like Section 8's beats. I like Zion. He one of the niggas I be working with. My partner beats, and then that's really it.
Yeah. What's like your thought process behind beats?
I try not to think. That's when like I don't really like it or something. Like, you know, like when I'm thinking, like I like to just do whatever comes to my head, for real.
Yeah, because I was speaking to like one of the artists you work with often, Lil Birdie, and he was saying like how he couldn't understand like how you got that sound and you don't be like high or like under the influence.
Yeah, they be asking me, they be like, cause I make that sober, like I don't know, for real. I just always like, I never like to be too high, you know, like if I get high, like it can't be nothing too crazy where I can't control myself, cause I make better beats when I'm sober. I done made hard beats when I was high though, but I make crazy beats when I'm sober.
Yeah. Now, do you like working with like upcoming artists?
Yeah, I like that better. For real, I don't really like, well, I do like working with artists who like, you know, like if somebody more known asks me for something, I'll work with them, but I rather like build with a smaller artist, because I feel like that's how I am now.
Yeah.
I'll just work with smaller artists, then they get bigger, and then you go with them.
Right, you know? Yeah. Because I saw like one time you was saying like you don't chase like big placements.
Yeah, nah, I never do. Like, because it's going to come naturally, you know. Like, it's like that with everything. If you chase it, it's gonna keep getting farther, but if you just leave it alone,
Like,
it's gonna
let it
come to you, yeah.
Yeah, at the right time. Where you get that perspective from? Cause you know everybody first instinct, especially I see with producers.
I'm not gonna lie, I got it from probably other producers. Like, that's one thing any producer that came up with somebody is gonna tell you. Like, they're gonna say just come up, cause y'all gonna build a relationship. Like you said with Birdie, like me and him, it's like more like I'll just pull up and make hella beats. He won't even rap sometimes. I'll just pull up and cook up. We just like cool. It's not like I'm just sending him beats and then you rapping on it.
Yeah, yeah. How you locked in with him? And with Tony, because you got some stuff with Tony too.
Basically, Birdie was getting my beats off YouTube, like back when I used to post on YouTube. And then he kept using them, but he didn't know who I was, so he had phone called me. He was like, you gotta pull up to the studio. So then I pulled up. And me and him was making music, and Tony was asleep on the couch. So then he had woke up, and then the beat I was making for Birdie, he had to go. And then Tony was still there, so he just rapped on it. And then he just kept telling me to pull back up because he said I was hard and shit.
Yeah. Are there any artists you want to work with, like in the future?
Yeah, that I haven't worked with?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like, damn, I gotta think. Because I've been working with a lot of people for real. Everybody I want to work with, I ended up working with.
Yeah.
If I get somebody big, I could do is like, you know, probably Lil Baby or something like that. Because we would make something different, you know. I wouldn't make nothing on the same stuff,
Something
you know,
that like his fan base used to. It'd be like a whole new
It'd
sound.
be a whole new wave, yeah.
Yeah. I know you dropped a few collab tapes.
Yeah.
You got one with Tony. What's like your thought process behind those projects? Do you just like you choose artists you mesh with?
Yeah. I feel like the first tape I dropped, it was more like just everybody. Like the people I feel like I got the best songs with. But then with me and Tony's tape, like we got like 10 more of those in the vault. Like we got a lot of unreleased, so we just put together our best songs for real. That was the whole thought process behind it.
Yeah.
And then we saved some for his album that's gonna drop.
So what made you like want to do a tape as like a producer? Where'd that come from?
I just like, it really got inspired by Metro. Like I just seen how he did it, but I wanted to do like my own version of like not top tier artists. You know what I'm saying? Like the underground.
Yeah.
So everybody fucked with it when I dropped it.
Do you listen to like other rappers who might hop on your beats? I know you said you started like you was dropping beats on YouTube.
Yeah, I find a couple hard niggas from YouTube who be rapping on it, and then I'll like fuck with them and start sending them shit.
Yeah.
But it be a lot of niggas on my beats. I don't even know everybody for real.
How would somebody like go about getting a beat? Do you still post on YouTube?
Nah, I don't post on YouTube. I gotta start like once a week though. But I stopped because, you know, niggas, they see free beats, they just gonna take them, keep taking them, so I had to stop. So they gotta hit me up for the beats. But the ones I already got, I just let them niggas just take them.
Yeah.
But if they want something new, they got it. Feel me?
What's your perspective on that? People trying to like get free beats or what?
I mean, if I was a rapper, I would do the same thing, so that's how I look at it. But like, if you want something from me, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
For real. But I don't blame the rappers who be on that, because I would be on some runoff shit too, for real.
How would you say like an artist could like lock in with you if they was looking to work with you?
You just gotta be hard. Like, even if you don't, I be coming across hella niggas every day who, if they're hard, I'ma still fuck with them, even if they more underground and nobody knows them for real. You just gotta be hard and then text me, and I'ma respond. I check all my DMs.
Yeah. So what are like some of your goals as a producer? It could be now or like just in general. Like,
my goal, I really just want to be like one of the top 3 producers for real to come out of Atlanta. Like, you know, somebody everybody knows, like, the people just know, like, he makes hard beats. It don't really got to be no number though. Like, goal wise, I just want to be, my sound to be heard.
Yeah, you just want to be known for like creating your own way, your own sound. Yeah. How does it feel to like have like the West Side rocking with you? Like,
it's
you know,
it's really cool. Like people be saying like I really get love from everywhere. Like you know what I'm saying? Like niggas on the South, West, East, everybody. So it's cool that everybody fuck with my shit.
What's like the craziest like experience of somebody that didn't reach out to you like this hard? What's the craziest DM you done got? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it's something I done sent to the group chat. I'm like, I didn't even know. I'm trying to see. What y'all think? What's the craziest one I ever sent? Oh yeah, probably Drill. He hit me up and asked for beats. Yeah, I didn't even know like that he was listening to him for real, and then he had hit me up.
Yeah, you was recently on a trip, right? You were in Jamaica.
Yeah.
How did that go?
That's where I'm from.
That's
like my people and stuff.
Yeah.
It was good. I was riding horses in the ocean and shit. Drinking out the coconut, all types of crazy shit for real.
I peeped that. That's why I wanted to ask you, because like when you see an artist or a producer and they real good, they end up having like some other so
you gotta like vacation too sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like that helps with the creative process.
How much time you spend in the studio?
I ain't gonna lie, some days I'll be there the whole day, like we'll sleep there and stuff, and then some days I won't even go, and some days I'll be there for like 2 days. It just depends for real.
When you feel like you your best creatively, like you could really lock in.
If I just ate and the rapper's probably next to me, cause then you know when the rapper's next to you, you know what vibe he's feeling. Like when you just send them beats, you don't know what type of beats they want.
Yeah.
But that's probably when I'm most creative.
And how would you say like Jamaica influenced your sound?
I feel like it don't really influence my sound, but it calmed my mind down so I could think more freely. When I was out there, I was making some crazy shit out there, some crazy beats.
Yeah. So you took like your equipment, or you found like a studio?
I was cooking up out there too. Just during the day, I was like traveling and shit.
Yeah, I wanted to bring some attention. You got on Suck Free right now. What's that?
Yeah, my partner shit, his brand, you know.
Yeah.
How many cameras?
Hold on.
He got the hoodies. He got everything. Shorts, shirts.
Tap in on Instagram. 9 suckers only. Just gonna put it right here for y'all, boy.
You want to show him the hoodie?
Oh yeah, the hoodie too. He got shorts too, but I didn't wear it.
Gang gonna rock.
Okay. No cap.
Yeah. So like, what's some things that keep you motivated and to stay down with it and keep going?
Probably the thing that keeps me the most motivated is like staying humble. I feel like, some producers, they get big headed. Like, they still keep going up, but they're just big headed. Like, I don't want to be big headed. That's why I don't like to really think about like all the good stuff coming in, because it gets to your head and you start being cocky and arrogant and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like that for real.
Who's some people you say you probably like studied the craft or like just paid attention to coming up?
Definitely Pierre. I ain't gonna lie, that's somebody I really like. Like sometimes I just go on YouTube and look up Pierre playlists. Like, don't even know who rapping, just the beats, like just for inspiration and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll say you're probably my favorite producer.
Now I know I can't describe like your sound. I didn't try it too. Even when I was speaking to artists, I just call it like futuristic.
Yeah.
That's the vibe it give me. But like, how would you describe your sound?
I would say futuristic too, for real. That's the perfect word, I guess. I feel like my beats is like more undescribable. Like you can't put a word on it.
Yeah.
Like futuristic is the closest I would say though.
Now, was it difficult learning how to make beats over Zoom? Like,
nah, it definitely was. He was helping me though, I ain't gonna lie. But it was hard over Zoom. But it's like you get better at making beats when you watch other people do it, if that makes sense. Like if you just, and when you're practicing, like if I just watch them all day, you'll be good. But like you gotta get in on your own and like, make some.
What's some like software you was using?
Oh, FL. That's why I make beats on FL.
You got any like advice you would give to like somebody who's watching this that might want to be a producer? Or?
Yeah, I feel like advice I would say is just stay down till you come up. That's the best way I can say it. Like, you know, some producers, they get like discouraged when they're not getting songs with nobody and nobody hearing them. But it's like, that happened to everybody, so you just gotta work through it for real. That's the advice I would give.
And if you had like somebody was trying to hear your sound, what song would you recommend them to go listen to?
You want something like up, or you want something I feel like is really my sound, or both?
Really your sound.
Okay,
this
really
for the
my
people
sound?
who just tuning in to HariRoc and they learn about you. What song should they go
I
listen
give
to?
3, probably. All right. I would say Stick in My Jacket, me and Tony. I would say Kill Bill, me and Zay. And then the third one I would say Yellow Beanie by Lil Birdie.
Yeah.
It's like probably the 3 beats. I'm like, that's my sound, I feel like.
How did you and Zay lock in?
For real, his manager, Eric, used to rap on my beats from YouTube, like before. So then he would like have Teffy get on the songs and stuff. And then he reached out to me and he was sending me the songs they was making. And I just started sending Teffy beats. And then I think, the Kill Bill music video, he told me to pop out because I made the beat. So then I popped out, and then we just been locked in ever since, like in the studio and stuff. Like, he'll tell me pull up and shit.
Yeah. How does it feel knowing like your sound make artists stand out and pop for real?
It's pretty good, but I feel like it's more like not that I don't look at it that way, but it's like, you know what I'm trying to say, like I don't try to think about it too much.
Yeah. And then one thing I wanted to ask you too, like, what's your favorite part of being a producer so far? Like,
definitely like people like seeing the creative process. I feel like you know, you can make a beat in your room, it's good, but then when somebody raps on it, everybody hears it, and like they tell you, like, I done got DMs like people telling me like, you one of the hardest, and I don't even think like that, but it's just like motivating and stuff. That's one of the best parts. Like, that's what really keeps you going though, like when people motivate you, I feel like.
yeah. So what would you tell like your supporters, the people who've been supporting you this far?
I would just say keep supporting for real, because I'm gonna just keep going up. That's how I look at it, regardless. But I want you to support though.
What's next?
What's next? I got a lot. I got some Birdie finna drop an album. I got some on there. NDOD, he's somebody I work with. I got some on there. Tony gonna drop an album. I got some on there. Oh, ZP, one of my partners, gonna drop an album too. I got some with him. AJ Swimmy, both of them rap. And then I got some with Tef too. Whenever he drops his tape, we got a lot of music.
So give me like your top 5 Atlanta artists upcoming right now, or it could be in general, but your top 5.
I can't even make a top 5, but I could say though, top 5 that I work with, or you just mean in general?
In general, or you could even tell me like top 5 artists people should be watching out for. We can put it that way.
Both of my partners, that's 2.
That's 2. AJ Swimmy, Instagram, big sucker free for me.
Lil ZP on Instagram, same shit. Sucker free to merch, go tap in.
For real. And then really everybody I work with, for real. I feel like look out for all of them. Just, yeah, that's all I can say for real.
Alright, anything else you want to say?
Shit, just stay tuned in for real and just keep working. Many more interviews to come with Voice of the Trenches.
Rock that shit out here.